Hello all. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be rebuilding a 75, 78 drum. Now these are roughly like $300 drums, and there's a kit right here. I think this kit's roughly cheaper, so it actually eliminates cost, and they're just as good as brand new ones. So the tools that I personally use when I rebuild these drums are this little flathead right here. Got Phillips, and you got your 5.5 millimeter. So first things first, you take that crumb. This crumb, as many of you know, this crumb will get you out of pickles, so just go ahead and save that crumb. Next, oh, that's right, you need your vacuum too. That's very, very important. Should be try every service call. So I'll go ahead and vacuum this out. This make it a lot easier, so if you don't want to throw a mess, obviously it can be a little bit more rougher with the drum itself because, you know, it's garbage. So next, what I typically do is I go here and I'll take this guy out. Can only do it one way. Try to stay a little bit organized. Probably the worst person to talk to about that, but I try my best. Then I work from the bottom and I just kind of loop around. So we go there. This is garbage. Oh, well, you want to be a little bit more careful when you pull that out. But yeah, this part right here is garbage. There's a new one inside the box for the rebuild kit. Hey, pop that guy back in there. He'll be fine eventually. And it's usually this black guy that always comes out, so you just want to be as careful as you can when you're putting it back in there. It's not going to go far, but still, you're going to do this on site. See, it just kind of snaps right back in there. Should be good now. Hopefully. Yeah. Should be fine. Okay. So this guy's garbage. So, garbage. And we got the cleaning blade right here. We got the drum. Got the little lever where you put it in, pull it out. There's a screw you don't want to lose. Right there. And this guy, this little foamy guy right here. Just go ahead and clean it out a little bit more. Go. We can toss this guy down here. Kind of snaps right in there. Go in here. A whole bag of stuff right here. These are all the new parts that you need. So we got a crumb that resets it back to 100%. Got a new cleaning blade. Got the drum itself. And, oh, this is a charge roller. Oh, there you go. That's the name for it. So, we could put the charge roller on right now, but I'm pretty sure knowing me, it'll come off when I'm moving things around. By the way, when don't be throwing things like I'm throwing around people's accounts unless you're really like, you know, on good terms with them, and they just kind of let you speak freely and, you know, just keep it to a casual level. So what I'm doing right now is I am taking off the cover, or the handle I should say. And I am going to be taking off this drum next. These drums always kind of remind me of those light bulbs that hang around ceilings, you know what I'm talking about. The ones that can cause problems, those 56s, those two length sensors. If you don't have that innovator kit on them, you have a bad time. So, I basically got it free. Do I have it free? I should have it free. I don't have it free. Oh, that's right. Got this one more cover right here. Take that guy off right there. Keep those screws there. Try to stay as organized as you can. There we go. Now, the thing about these drums is you can only rebuild them about 2 to 3 times in my experience, because of the fact I just think like that spring on the bottom, as you'll see when I pull it out, I think that just goes bad after a while. Granted, you think it's just a bunch of plastic parts, but I think it's just that huge spring right there, and it just gets worn out after time. And these bearings too. So you got this out right there. That's the cover for back here. Now I can pull this out. There we go. Now typically, so here's your drum. Obviously it's no good. I don't know what the percentage was at the crumb. Here are your bearings. Hey, typically people put grease on here. The clear grease. I use white grease for other things, but I don't have the white clear grease. But I think I'm going to try out the white grease to see how that works out. So that's garbage. And we're down to the cleaning blade right now. And you see it's pretty dirty, so go ahead and vacuum that out. So you typically want to clean out as best as you can. You also need this bag of, I call it bag of dust, for, you know, cleaning blade, so it doesn't leave scratches on the drum. So we're here, and now we want to take that off. Take that off. This guy off right here. There. That worked good. That's garbage. See, this little plastic piece came off right there. When you yank it too hard, it comes off. But those screws should help keep it in place. So it should be good. So this is the spring that I think that you can't rebuild these drums so many times. And I think it's that this spring down here goes bad after a while. This guy right here. There we go. I guess you can take that out like that. You know, clean it some more. shove that sucker right back in the hole in there. Get in there. Okay. So like that. Cool. You always give it a good blow. There you go. So we can go two ways about this. We can go this way underneath or that way, but I generally just go in the way I can. So I kind of work backwards. So let's grab our clean blade. Brand new clean blade right there. And yeah, there we go. There and right there should be good. Tighten one at a time. I want to do both. I have to move it around a little bit. Just want it free. Then I'll go and give it the final blow. So yeah. So we're almost there. So now you're gonna grab your pepper powder. And you want to go ahead and just put it on the cake. You know that angel hair cake? Yeah, just put it on there. Like that. A little bit more. You want to get that blade look good because it's going to be making a lot of cycles. So you can clean it. So I generally just leave it because customers aren't really supposed to be taking these out. They have the orange tab. Not really supposed to be taking them out. So I get, good. So I can barely see through that blade right here. So, nope, don't want to do that. So, put it back in our bag. And this is zinc citric powder dusting pouch. Oh. Yeah. Got dirty. So now we got our new drum. Right here. Now you can pretty much kind of almost close to impossible to put this drum on wrong because there's really only one way you can actually put it on. But yeah. So yeah, just don't mess it up. There's still enough. Since this is gonna be the very first drum rebuild, you can probably get away with these bearings being okay if you don't have grease on you. I don't have them, so I'm not doing it. So, let's see now. And generally, right now at this point, I start locking things back down just so I can move around with it a lot easier. So I'll start right here. We'll just lock this guy down. Wrong end. Oopsie. Oh, no. Wrong way. There you go. So there's that. And then we'll go here. We'll put this guy back in just to lock it in some more. So since this guy's still up, we're gonna where is it? Put this guy back on. Okay. And right there. So we got this guy back secured in, so we're good here. So now, where can we go next? We can go. We're almost pretty much done, so we can just go ahead and throw this guy back on. This guy right here, he comes off pretty easily, so kind of want to be careful when you put him on. And we can go like that, and like that. Now, if I find those screws, be careful where you put your screws at. Oh, there you go. That we got that, and those two are for that guy. There's metal, there's plastic screws right here. So I want this guy right there. You don't want to tiny strip these. You just want to be just about right. That's what I was talking about. Guy could come out like just like that. Now I just gotta toss this guy on. Now this is actually the part that I personally kind of just struggle with the most, just because these screws are in such an awkward place on this corner and that corner. It's just overall just a pain to put this thing on. So this usually takes me like the longest to do, and you just gotta fiddle around. Oh yeah, it goes there. Yeah, there you go. You got this little screw right there. You just gotta sit there and try to balance it with your thumb while you're putting it on. My Phillips is magnetized, but this is like the worst part of the whole entire procedure. Is these two last screws. If there was a way I can do it without having to take this bracket off that's underneath here, trust me, I'd do it. Alright. There you have it. Obviously, you want to use, more yellow rags. I'm just kind of saw I'm at home doing this, so it's just a lot. I can get a little dirty. But yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah. Get that crumb. There you go. That's how you build one, a 75 drum, 78 drum. Obviously, just same mile numbers. because I used 662 drums originally. 647s is the 74s. Those ones are pretty much identical. I think there might be just like a little bit of a different size, but I'm not sure. I rebuilt one, but honestly, when I rebuilt it, the 74 drum, I've only done one. I honestly haven't noticed the difference. But you can tell the difference between an original drum and a rebuilt drum is that this is a light green, that one's a dark blue. All right, well, enjoy.